Hi guys, Robbie Wanis here, and today in this video I want to talk to you about watering your microgreens. I've been getting a lot of questions, how often do you water your microgreens? Do you top water? Do you bottom water? How much do you water? So I've grabbed a couple trays already out of our grow room here and brought them to where we'll do our watering today. We usually do it outside in summertime, but as you can see it's it's cold and rainy out there today, so I'll do it in here to show you guys. So we got 4 different crops of microgreens. We got right here, this would be our radish, and this is our broccoli, then we got some sunflower, and then we got some peas. So one of the things I like to do is when I'm checking my trays to see if they need to be watered is just to lift them up, and then you can kind of tell by the weight of them if they need to be watered or not. When I first got started, I was always worried, how will I tell, what's light or what's heavy, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. You'll catch on to it pretty quick once you get growing them. So the broccoli and the radish are the 2 that we bottom water, and then the sunflower and the pea, I top water those. So I'll just show you. I got some trays here. So this is kind of our tray setup. So we got this tray right here, you can see the holes in them, and then we got this tray with no holes. So the tray with holes just sits inside the tray of no holes, so when you pick it up you're watering in this bottom tray, and then the water just absorbs through the holes into the soil and into your microgreens. So I'll show you guys the bottom watering method. So we just have our hose here. It's just on the shower setting. That'll come into focus. Anyways, that's the shower setting. Then you just lift the tray up, and you'll see there's these little ridges. Turn the water on. And you just want to fill it up till the water's just above the ridges. I'll just shut this off. I'll lift it up once more for you. So you can see there's those little ridges in there. You want the water just above those. And then you just put the tray back down. Let that sit, and that'll absorb it. We'll do the same thing for the radish. One thing you want to be careful of when you are watering is when are you going to harvest your radish or your broccoli? Same with your peas. If you're going to harvest them for a customer in a couple hours, you don't want to be watering them. We try to, for the radish, broccoli and peas, at least 12 to 24 hours we'd water, and then let it sit, kind of dry out, and then harvest them. Because if you harvest when your crop's a lot drier, it'll really improve the shelf life of your crop and just the quality of it. So it's a good rule of thumb, leave water and then wait at least 12 to 24 hours before you harvest it and package it for your customers. So now bottom water the radish. Same thing, just above the ridges. And I'll let that sit. Let it soak in. So one thing you can look for is you can kind of see right along here, the broccoli was kind of falling over. So if your crops are kind of leaning over, that's a sign you'd probably need to water them. And then for the sunflower and the pea, we'll just give it a quick top watering. My hose has a bit of a leak on it where the connection is, and I don't have any Teflon tape, so it makes a bit of a mess, but that's how you'd want to top water your peas in your sunflower, just kind of go over top, get them nice and wet. If you have any questions about how you water your crops, I'd recommend you download this Microgreens Mastery PDF I'll have linked below. Inside here you'll have these Microgreens grow guides. We got one for each broccolis, peas, sunflower, and radish. On those grow guides it'll tell you exactly how we water them. Like our radish, we top water right when we uncover it, and then we bottom water the rest of the way through. And a crop like our broccoli, we bottom water the whole time. So lots of good stuff in there, and information on how we water and how often we water the crop. So I recommend you guys download those. So those are the two different watering methods we use. You know, we bottom water and we top water, just depending on the type of crop. So hope that answered your guys' questions. I'd say watering just about every day. Sometimes, you know, every 2 days, but we're at least checking every day to see if they need water or not, because a lot of things, like in the summer when you got warmer ambient temperatures in our grow room, when the house kind of gets hotter, so we have to definitely water every day. But in the winter when it's, you know, minus 30, minus 40 outside, and our temperatures are a lot cooler because our heater can't keep up, then we're probably watering every day and a half, 2 days. So a lot of variables, but definitely checking every day. So if you guys, you know, like this channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I'll talking about this little kind of kitchen sink faucet adapter that we use, like how we had the hose hooked up there to do our watering. Before we were using this little container right there, but when you have, you know, 27 to 36 trays to water every day, filling that gardening jug up every day, and multiple times a day to finish your watering, adds up to a lot of time. So we'll see you guys in the next video where we're talking about the little adapter there, because it's a huge time saver. We'll talk to you then.